I thought the speech was realistic with some of its ideas. I thought things like lowering the LLC fee to encourage small business growth and helping veterans enter into a new profession by way of the medical licensure areas was really good and helpful to the General Assembly. Given the state of the state is sort of a rah-rah, here's why we're so great type endeavor, I thought the speech had a lot of things that sort of the General Assembly could respond to in a real positive way. Yeah, I thought the speech was broad enough to where he wanted to ensure we knew his priorities. But in this era, I think in government, in this specific way we've done big bills in Springfield in the last few years, it's important for the legislature to be empowered to sort of work through its own processes. That happened on pensions, that happened on marriage, that happened on a number of other issues. And as long as we sort of had the finish line in front of us and we can build a strategy and a framework to get the actual pen to paper, it's probably the best recipe for success in 2014. Well, I think anytime you don't mention the elephant in the room, which is the budget and the expiration of the tax increase, not that the speech is going to ring hollow, but there's going to be a little less gravitas until we get to that big point in the legislative calendar. So that probably is something that we need to look toward as this budget address gets closer. Budget making needs to start early this year. It's a bleak picture, with or without the tax increase coming into effect. So we need to get going early on it. And again, it's sort of the elephant in the room is what we're going to do about revenue in the state. Yeah, I mean, with the accomplishment, again, of pension reform, we just needed to do something big, and we did, and it was thanks to a lot of people. But we got it done. And so I don't necessarily know that a corner was turned, but there was sort of on this big ship, and this ship has sort of started turning course and going in a different direction. And that's probably the most people can ask for at this stage.